Hey guys, it's Justine, and today I am so excited because I've got a fun little video here, some rumor roundups of the next phone that we have all been waiting for. But before we get into that, a huge thank you to LastPass for sponsoring a portion of this video. Now that we are in new gadget season, I have been using them more than ever to log into all of my devices that I've been testing out. So I never have to even try to remember any of my passwords. They do it all for me. LastPass is a password manager, so it will autofill all of your credentials on iOS, Android, and even on your computer. It can also create a strong password using its generator, and it will give you unlimited password storage. It's so great that you can cross-post between devices and easily share passwords through LastPass if someone else needs to access your accounts. This has been really great for me and my sister because we do share some accounts for our podcast, so this makes it really easy to share our passwords. You'll no longer have to have the same password for every account, but most importantly, you won't have to remember any of them. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out, and thanks again to LastPass for sponsoring a portion of this video. Now, let's get into it. The question that everyone has been asking, myself included, is when is the iPhone 12 going to be announced? Obviously, at this time last year, the iPhone 11 was already announced. I think we even had it in our hands at this point. But this year, things are extremely different. But the news that just came out fairly recently, the iPhone 12 launch date and pre-orders were just leaked. Mark your calendars. The iPhone 12 will reportedly launch October 13th. Now, I have zero inside information. I know absolutely nothing. All I know is what I Googled, and this is what I found. So according to Apple Insider, who claims to have been contacted by someone working for a carrier in the Netherlands, the iPhone 12 will launch on a Tuesday, October 13th. So it says that this is lined up with some previous reports that they've seen. I'm checking this out on Tom's Guide. The same source also says that iPhone 12 pre-orders will start on Friday, October 16th. And this was based on some carrier promos that also had leaked. This was saying that the pre-orders would end on October 23rd. So this would be 1 week after the pre-orders began. I mean, I guess this is possible. I mean, honestly, anything is possible. It's 2020. Like, let's just be real. Another leak that was found on Mac Rumors here from a British wireless carrier. Apple is on the cusp of launching its first 5G iPhone models. We are just days away from a major launch, a 5G iPhone, which will be a huge boost for 5G. Days away? Okay, we're days away. If we're days away, what is it? Like, how many? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I'm not sure. A day is a day. Days, that's multiple. It could be many days. It could be anything. Mark, give us more information. So they're expected to launch 4 phones. So it seems like there's gonna be 2 waves of phones. The first will be launched in October, which could be the iPhone 12. The iPhone 12 mini is a possibility of what they're calling it. If they call it the iPhone 12 mini, I'm gonna lose my mind. That is so cute. I just can't even handle it. An iPhone mini, I mean, it makes sense. You're gonna have your iPhone mini, you're gonna have your iPhone not mini, iPhone 12, iPhone 12 Pro, and iPhone 12 Pro Max. Thumbs up for iPhone 12 mini. I'm into it. I love it. For anybody that thinks that this is out of the realm of something that Apple would do, I mean, their phone right now, this is called a Max. They have a Mac Mini. It's very much inside of the wheelhouse of something that Apple would do. I am all here for iPhone 12 mini. There's this comment that says, iPhone mini? I highly doubt it. That's what I said about an iPhone 11 Pro Max. iPhone 12 leak just revealed a bad last-minute surprise. What do you? A new rumor says the iPhone 12 mini could feature a less powerful B12 chip. Okay, well, if you're having a mini phone, most likely this is not going to be the most high-end phone. This is going to be something that is more cost-effective. This is going to be a smaller device. So the fact that it might have a lower-end chip, I don't think that's really anything that's that unexpected. And it says right here that this person does not have an established track record as a leaker, so get established or get out. So here's some of the leaked iPhone 12 specs that we might be able to expect. So it looks like iPhone 12 Pro Max is going to be going up to 512 gigs like the previous version. I was hoping that they would do a bump in storage, but I feel like if you get any higher, we would probably be jumping up to 1 terabyte. And at that point, that's really expensive. And of course, the iPhone isn't expandable like a lot of other devices. So I feel like at some point they're gonna have to jump up to that, but is the time now? We don't know. I was also thinking about how I really wanted the iPhone 12 to have USB-C. I still wanted to have USB-C. Then I got to thinking about how much I actually plug this phone in. It is almost never. I would probably say I've plugged this in maybe 20 times over the course of a year. I use wireless charging at night. I get a full battery until pretty much when I'm ready to go to bed. So I feel like the real Apple move is like, hey, you want USB-C? Cool. We're just gonna remove the port altogether. I really like the new design. I like that they're kind of moving away from the rounded edges to the more sharp and kind of just squared off edges. This looks really good. This kind of is taking us back to some previous gen iPhones. I'm also excited about the possibility of the midnight blue iPhone Pro. The blue aluminum Apple Watch, I feel like, is kind of a little nod to the possibility of this color. I feel like at this point, that color has been thrown around so much that it is more likely than not we will see that color. As for color choices of the iPhone 12, these are some renders here from Everything Apple Pro. I hate kind of talking about all of these rumors because I really do like to be surprised. And I think one of the things that Apple has done, at least in the past, is even though all of these leaks have happened, there are always things that leave us kind of like, oh my goodness. A lot of people thought that the AirTags would have launched with the Apple Watch event, but it seems like this is a possibility for the iPhone event. So I'm looking forward to seeing everything that they have coming up. Every day I just wake up and I just search and hope that today is gonna be the day. And one of these days, very, very soon, we're gonna wake up and iPhone 12 will be here. Or at least like a launch date or an event date, like anything would be awesome. I would love to hear from you guys though. What are you most looking forward to in the new iPhone? What do you guys think of the new Apple Watch? Also, what has been your favorite piece of tech that has been announced over the past few weeks? There has been so much, from new consoles, to cameras, to phones, to drones, to basically everything in between. I would love to hear it. Leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video.